Thousands of students are skipping school tomorrow to demand action on climate change. Seb Costello is at the old Treasury building tonight. Seb, warring politicians are giving parents mixed advice.
Pete, it's split completely down political lines. Organisers of this year's School Strike for Climate say 15,000 people will be here tomorrow. That's about 700 classrooms worth of students, all asking that Australia go 100% renewable by 2030. But the argument has become, is that a good enough reason to take the day off school? And the Labor Premier has endorsed the idea.
I've got a 16-year-old, a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old, and they're engaged, they're interested. I don't know that they're going to be involved in tomorrow's action, but I wouldn't be upset if they were. You know, peaceful protest and young people caring about the future, I would have thought that was something to celebrate, not something to be waving your finger at.
The Liberal Prime Minister disagrees. He told Radio this morning his girls won't be wagging for global warming.
I raise my kids to go to school, and I think schools are for learning, and that's where kids should always be, so I don't change my view on that. My kids are going to school.
Pete, with some schools warning that students will be failed if they don't show up, we'll find out tomorrow at midday what parents decide.
And both sides are warning students against skipping school tomorrow and joining mass climate change protests, taking student politics to the streets. Mr Morrison backing the students' right to have a voice, but
I always think kids should stay in school.
And Bill Shorten delivering a similar message.
Kids are allowed to have an opinion. In an ideal world, they would protest after school hours or on weekends.
New South Wales Education Minister Rob Stokes has warned that students who do skip school will be breaking the law. Mark Riley, 7 News.